It's Adrian here, and today we're checking out the Orange Dark Terror, one of my favourite amps from Orange, and I've got it paired with the Orange 4x12 cab with vintage 30s. This is, such an awesome amplifier for metal, but it can do a lot more than metal. It can really do whatever you kind of throw at it. It's quite versatile in terms of its tones. It has this shape knob, which you can dial in a really scoop tone to a really mid-rangey forward tone. So classic rock, metal. You can even play pop songs, any of that with that. We've only got three controls. We've got volume, shape, and gain. And this is a 15 watt lunchbox style amplifier. So right now it's 15 watts. You could bring it down to 7 watts, which halves the headroom in the power amp. So it becomes more, home use, more bedroom playing friendly at 7 watts. But 15 watts is really where it's at, because it just allows those EL84s in the power amp to just open up a little bit more. So we've got 3 gain stages. We've got 3 1287s and 2 EL84s, and these smaller type amps, they really put in these EL84s just because they sort of got that similar characteristic to EL34s, but they're a lot smaller, and they don't have as much headroom as the EL34s, so they tend to break up a lot easier. And we've only got smaller transformers in here, so that's why in terms of portability, but it still sounds awesome. You can feel that cab resonance, especially with a 4x12, and it sort of reacts similar to like a 50 watt amp. It really hits you in the chest, especially those palm mutes. I've got my guitar in drop D, so you go with Superga, but when you do the chugs, you really feel it in the room. So this is also a fantastic amp for recording. It's a fantastic amp for playing live. If you're in a metal band and you need, not even as a backup amp, this is a great backup amp, but you can need, if you need a main amp and you're after, that Orange sound at this price point, this is a fantastic amp, So some of the reasons I might want to avoid this amp, again, if you're not really able to play loud at home, then I'd look into, a smaller amp, maybe a 5 watt amp or a 1 watt amp, maybe a smaller combo amp, but this amp, pairs great with any type of cabinet, any cabinet that's able to take, 15 watts. You can run through a 1x12 cab, going into 4x12 cab, even with the little baby Orange speaker that Orange makes, you could get something like this and this. And it's not too loud, it's a lot quieter than a 4x12. But, You know, there's nothing like playing a 4x12 for a great sound. So now I'll demonstrate the shape control we got. So here, there, we've got it all the way to the right. It gets really scooped and it really gives you that like Pantera sort of tone, like that. But if you bring it more towards the left, then it's more like classic rock. Like it's somewhere maybe around like 1 o'clock. Right there, it's like really nice and balanced, but it's also got that cut, and it's not too like woofy in the low mids like some of the other orange amps can be. So, you know, this is a fantastic amp for recording as well, because you know, you just plug it in, you turn it on. It's so easy to dial in a great sound, you know, only just 3 controls. So, yeah, that's the demo of the Orange Dark Terror. If you want to check out my other Orange comparison videos, I've also got a video on the Orange Tiny Terror. Thanks for watching.